All right, well, we got the car loaded up. Exhaust is all on. Lug nuts all torqued, good to go. Tools ready to go. I wonder if it's bright enough outside for you to see the exhaust. There's Speed Engineering True Duals just without the tips on it. The tips didn't line up very well, so that's it. We're headed to the track. FL2K, here we come. I'm gonna end the video here, and we'll see you there. All right, so I'm gonna start this video off with just FL2K did not go as planned this year. It was kind of tough this year. It took probably 12 to 14 hours to get a pass in each day. One day I got 2 passes. That was Saturday, I think. Not all the footage came out good or anything, but I got to watch a lot of good racing. First thing, we got to the track, unloaded the car off the trailer, so I can put that in right here. After that, just kind of watch some racing. I can put that in after. I'll put some clips in of racing and just watching some cool cars go down the track really fast. Got to really work on my launching capabilities in this car too, because I know it can go 1150 flat. I've done it before. It's no big deal. I put some weight in the car, filled the gas tank all the way up, put all the seats back in it, so we're weighed down pretty good. Adjusted all the shocks. I can put some of that in the video of where I adjusted some of the shocks and loosened the front up, loosened the rebound in the front up, and tightened the compression. And then tighten the compression a little bit in the rear, and then loosen the rebound and just let the car come up off the ground. In the front end, I wanted to loosen that rebound so the front end comes up off the ground like that. I went up, made a couple good passes. I cut really good trees this year, so I kind of did a little deep staging. I'll put in some of the racing clips here. All right, they called 1150 to lanes. We're going up to the lanes, get ready. All's good to go. Tire pressure set, shocks are set now. I'm going to try and get in the left lane here. I like that one more, so we'll update you. Get ready for a pass.
Technically, you won't be about the time. 5 gallons pass.
Real ladies, if you're looking for a fat kid at Christmas, Fabian's up here, single and ready to walk on. Hey! Now, the beach is right down the road. I know you like long walks on the beach. He is single. Yep. There you go. So if you're looking for that fat kid at Christmas, we got Fabian Brown up here.
Smaller every time I hug you. What the hell?
For Laurel, she's going to be judging the bikini show later tonight at 10:30.
Right here, this is 1150 index brought to you by OG Performance at Francisco Powell on Full Lauderdale,
pretty good. Wasn't quite ready for the light. It's been a long time since I've run a 400 Pro Tree or any. I haven't raced since like February, I think. So we went ahead and deep stage, like I said I was going to, and reaction time was absolutely horrendous. We got us almost a quarter-second reaction time. That's horrendous. We need to get down in like the 050s and we'll be set, good for a win. 60 foot. Terrible. I mean, that's kind of what I want it to be, around 1.8. But 11.609, that's exactly 1/10 off of where I want to be. So we're just gonna go up there. I think first round qualifying is gonna happen next instead of another round of testing, because testing was until 4 o'clock. So we have no time. It's 3:30 now. We'll go up and I think we get like two qualifying passes tonight. We get like 2 qualifying passes tonight, so we'll get better on that. What was it? Another guy ran up there like a 12.7.
A 12.7.
And the guy next to me ran 11.30. He's gonna have to slow it down.
The minivan ran like a 12.1 or something.
Oh, dude, I think a lot of people signed up for this class because it was the cheapest and slowest class, and they just wanted to come out and run their car because they're not doing a test and tune for everybody. They're a bunch of people signed up for 1150 just to have fun, and so it's probably going to narrow the field down a good bit. So there it is, first pass. 1150 class with an 11.609 and a .214 reaction time. That's going to come down. That reaction time is definitely going to fall. We're going to get down in the O's. We realized that the car was running kind of funny. So it sounded kind of funny too. When we went up to the line one time. Went under the car and I looked under there and there was an exhaust leak. So we just put this new exhaust on the car and it's just untested. So we just started it up for one of the like second or third time and put it on the trailer to go racing. And we had an exhaust leak. So the driver's side oxygen sensor was not reading right because the exhaust leak was at the header and the oxygen sensor is right after that. So I had to wheel the car up. I had to pull the ramps out of the trailer and then wheel the car up like halfway under the trailer there so I can get under it because I didn't have a jack. So I can put some of that in here where I was under the car, just fighting with the exhaust and try and tighten up that clamp a little bit. It's still leaking. So driver's side header clamp where it clamps to the mid pipe was leaking pretty bad. It wasn't all the way tight, I think, from not tightening it all the way and then a couple of heat cycles on it and scraping it down the trailer when it came off. It was kind of loose, so it's leaking pretty bad there. So I got the car pulled up on the trailer about halfway, kind of front wheels up on the ramps, and tighten that down. But there's still a little leak, so tomorrow morning we have to go home and get the jack and jack stands and a couple tools, and we're gonna try and get car jacked up and get that clamp twisted a little bit and hopefully it gets a better grip on there at a different angle and it doesn't leak out, and then we'll get a good pass in. But it's not reading right in the O2s, so the fuel injector is just dumping fuel in, so that's not good. So we'll get it right tomorrow. So what I did to kind of overcome that was the startup loop for a vehicle. When you start your car, the first 45 seconds to a minute or so, it runs an open loop. So what open loop is it doesn't take information from your oxygen sensors. It only takes information from what the tuner has told it to do. So it's sort of a startup procedure. Runs pretty rich, doesn't run perfect or anything, doesn't like to idle too much. It's only supposed to be run when cold, so the car wasn't running entirely 100% all weekend. So we had to battle that and kind of shut the car off, keep it as cool as possible, and then start it up only when we're about to go up and make a pass. So I had to run the car probably no more than 150 degrees, trying to run it in open loop. That was that was a crazy thing. I never thought I'd have to do that. That was something unexpected. So I feel like I was unprepared for the weekend. I just threw this exhaust on. All right, it's day 2 now. We got up here and still have an exhaust leak. I tried to fix it, but we're just gonna try and run with it. See how it goes for the weekend. We'll have to fix it later. So they just called us up to the lanes. We're gonna get up there and see if we can make a 501 pass.
Get on the left side.
We just made a freaking pass. Look at this time set. So it's not 1150, it's a little fast. 409, but that's the kind of light I want to cut. 048. I need that to win basically. So 60 foot slow, normal, 120 mile an hour. But the car did a freaking wheelie with a stock 10 bolt. Oh my god. Send prayers for my 4060 and 10 bolt because it's probably not happy. But it's looking good for now, so we just got to slow the car down another 10th and wait for our next pass. We'll cool it down and go back out.
You lay down 1150.
it's dark. I forgot to update you. I was so excited about this pass. We've been watching some racing. We walked the track a little bit, but this is the best pass so far. We qualified 4th place with this pass time, so I think I'm doing pretty well at reaction times. That was the one thing I needed to work on with this car and getting used to with the reaction. So I think I cut it down pretty well. But man, it's gonna be hard to see. I'm gonna try and get in real close there. We'll put it up to the light. Jesus. That's a 033 light. It went 11.568. Total package like 11.601. So we're 10th off the mark with the total package. But I'm sorry it's dark. I waited so long to film this, but we're qualified 4th. We're good to go for tomorrow. We're running Q3 now, so we're just waiting for him to call us up to the lanes, and we'll see if we can't get another one in just to practice. But we'll see how we do. Can you see that? That's a safety truck out. That's like the 3rd time in the last 5 minutes from these extreme front-wheel drive cars blowing parts off. We had a hood land right there. A piece of the hood landed there, and the other piece landed right on the other side of the track. I don't know if these extreme front-wheel drive guys are keeping their car held together with duct tape, or if they're just slapped together and then thrown down the track. But like, we're not gonna get to make a pass tonight, I don't think. It's already 9:48. It's almost 10 o'clock at night. Track closes at 11, so we may not get another pass tonight. It might be tomorrow going straight to elimination. So we'll see how that goes. Eliminations first round on Sunday morning. I pulled up next to it was pretty interesting how it all happened. We were trying to not line up with a new friend we made out there, Alexis Cisnero. He's got another YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description, his Instagram and everything. He's really cool. He shouted me out on there on his channel, so I'll put his info in there in the description down below. Just great guy, he's awesome. So we were trying not to line up next to him, and he ended up pulling around to the side of me because we counted the cars to where he was going to get like to the car in front of me or the car behind me, and some cars pulled out and it was hard to count and everything. So he ended up running right next to me, and it was pretty funny. I sort of knew that I had the race won because he was running good all weekend, but it wasn't quite like the 1150 class competitive yet. So he's getting there though. He's definitely going to be there. But turns out that I pulled up to the light and lit the first bulb, and you'll see it in the video. And he pulled up, and he did a really good burnout too. That good burnout, dude, because that looked better than the ones before. Yeah, we just pulled in. I got the first bulb lit. He went and lit both bulbs, and then I pulled in and tried to deep stage, and I went just a little too far, and it didn't even feel like my car moved at all. Whatever it was, I don't know, the timing tower, just me and not feeling the car move forward too far, but I red lit on the first competition pass all weekend. Good 1206 and 88 miles an hour for the victory right there. McIntyre is eliminating back. I actually have a clip of when Alexis figured out that he won that race, and he didn't realize. Like, he was so upset. Feel so bad for the guy. He thought he lost because I took off and went, you know, a lot faster than what his car did. He missed a gear, so almost blew up his car. Go watch his video, but it's on his channel. But yeah, he thought he lost. He was so upset, poor guy. And then he didn't realize that I red lit, so
Yeah. No, swear to God.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, it says red. Right.
No.
Oh,
Look at, he's got no.
I'm on the red line. I'm an idiot. I'm on the red line.
I know. I'm like happy for you, but I feel so. I should have.
I was right up there. I didn't see him
I
even
literally,
move.
the wonder, like when I stopped in front of him and I told him to pass me so I could be like, yo, nice win.
Yeah.
And he did it. He pulled into the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be talking.
pulled around. I was so upset with myself. I wasn't like mad at anyone else or anything. It was all me, because you can't blame anyone else for that. You pull up to the line, you have one job, go do your thing, and boom, you red light, you fouled it up, and it's all on you. You know, it's all on me. So I jacked that up, and then that was it for the weekend. So it was cut a little short, and then either way, even if we did win that pass and get on to the next round, it rained out the whole event really. So payout was like 140 bucks for everybody. They split the pot for all the remaining competitors, so that was it. So we'll be moving on here soon to another video after this one with some big things coming, and that's it. That's racing, you know. Sometimes that happens and you can't avoid it, you know. It's always going to happen to everybody, you know. You can't always go out and win everything. So it was a good time, and I'll put some of the racing passes in there and some of the racing that we saw and watched, and then it's gonna be a pass. I gotta Alright guys, that's it for the video. As always, like that video, help me out with that algorithm, comment down below what you think, and then go ahead and subscribe. This thing is capable of about 1,200 horsepower.